My dear children, I am Mother Gaia, your planet, a living being, with a soul. I am connected to the universal consciousness of light, aware of everything, on what is happening on the surface, underground, and in the outer space of the cosmos. I would like to remind all of you that I ascended over 5 years ago into the 5th dimension, and I am waiting for humanity to catch up. The 3D shell is dying, and it will be dissolved without any warning, and humankind will be moved to either into 5D or 2D and below, depending on their vibration. If humans collectively do not do on what they need to, in order to ascend to a higher dimension of light, then Divine will decide without any consent where to send the human race. Today, I am going to continue to talk about the truth in you reality, my dear children. Follow my steps and raise your frequencies to join me in my paradise of 5D. There are no dark souls there, as they are not allowed to move into higher dimensions of light from the 3D matrix. Many of their souls will be deleted for the crimes they have committed against humankind. The Dark Controllers created purposely viruses, negative bugs, insects, and etc. to infect the human bodies and make them weak and sick. In the 5th dimension and beyond, there are no diseases or a physical death. Your current reality was made to only control the human race by not allowing for high spiritual experiences and fast advancement. The higher dimensions of light require commitment on the part of any being to constantly evolve and always move forward towards the light and evolution of their soul. With the mentality of 3D human, being consumed with money, materialistic things, and entertaining many forms of limitations, it would be impossible to stay in higher realms. No being was ever allowed from lower dimensions to 5D or higher without the spiritual awakening and transformation. In our messages, we, galactic light beings, have been specifying on how it's important to meditate on a regular basis. Without meditations, you can't break negativity, obsessive thoughts, attachments, and the human ego. This ego keeps mankind stuck in lower dimensions and doesn't allow for them to see beyond the 3D matrix, as they are its servant and consciousness is not in charge. Your spiritual discernment is dormant because many of you follow the rules set up by the dark entities. Your kind is trapped, and it's not capable to see through the veil of the truth, which is hidden from them. Human beings just live a short life, by being enslaved most of their life in this dark world and the money system, which creates all kind of limitations, always lacking something in their human life. If you are not connected to the universal consciousness of light, when you are chasing a false dream to earn as much money or power as possible, and before you know it, your human life passes by quickly towards its end. A small group of dark controllers play games with your kind by creating millions of rules you must follow, and in the end, you still do not get any true harmony or peace in your life, only many different obstacles and problems. When you achieve something you have been chasing after, a new and different issue appears. The human's existence is like a water dam that is constantly breaking. As soon as you seal one crack, a new one pops out, and eventually the whole water dam breaks with the human physical body completely shutting down and forcing out their soul from the vessel. The higher dimensions are nothing like the lower ones. The requirement for any being in 5D is to serve their own civilization for the better of whole society. No one is left abandoned. Everyone is taken care of. It's a complete unity and family of light, of brothers and sisters. As soon as any dark race tries to harm one being, they will quickly be held accountable for their negative actions by the whole civilization of light. It's the complete opposite of it on what is happening on Earth, where evil does not face often justice, as humanity is too divided and separated from each other. Also, each galactic being maintains constantly their connection to the universal consciousness of light and do not let ego in the picture at all. Humans need to raise themselves above the 3D dark standards of this world by unifying and putting away to the side all of their differences they entertain. You can't expand your consciousness if you still constantly judge and critique each other. Please, become more loving, kind, and grateful for what you have. by giving and sharing with others on what blessings you have received in your own life. The amount does not really matter, as long as you start pouring out in whatever way you would like or feel comfortable with, without setting up any expectations to receiving something back, as that approach will block the natural flow of the universe. This is an important lesson to learn in gratitude. Continuing this will expand the giving and make your life rich in ways you can't imagine. You have souls on this planet that give to others on whatever they can, sacrificing themselves and even put their own life in jeopardy, trying to help others in need. Unfortunately, it's not the majority. Otherwise, this world would have transformed drastically towards the light and love, and extinguishing in the process all of the hate and evil with light. The life on my planet has been based on pure greed, ignorance, and control by the dark rich, who only protect themselves and their selfish interests. The system they created is not working anymore, because mankind is on the verge of extinction by the low birth rate, poverty, hunger, wars, and the daily stress of life, of just trying to survive in this reality. So far, only the spiritual masters were able to raise themselves above the low vibrations and see beyond the 3D's curtain, while the rest of humanity remained stuck looking for their salvation on the outside, instead of on the inside of their soul. These dedicated souls knew that there are better ways to live your life than experiencing limitations, suppressions, and being controlled by a few negative ones who think that they have the right to enslave others. The fifth dimension, and higher, does not allow to control and abuse others or to stop the advancement of the whole society. You can't buy with money the entrance to high dimensions of light. Only through the required spiritual work will take you to my paradise in 5D. Dedicate your free time to raise your own consciousness and humanity's collective consciousness, to speed up the process of transformation on my planet towards ascension. Before the 3D shell dissolves completely into the outer space, red-colored sprites appeared in the sky, in Tibet. This was caused by two polar opposite energies clashing with each, of dark frequencies with the light ones, which manifested into this reality through very fast and red lightning. Thank you, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces. Please, everyone accept my supreme love. The light has always been within you, at the center of your being, coming from your soul, and it has been waiting to guide you through the darkness towards enlightenment. Your own spiritual master inside ready to teach and answer any question you have, and to help you bring a true and lasting freedom, peace, and harmony of a joyful and an advanced galactic existence in the cosmos. You just need to open your consciousness to it through daily silent meditations. Mother Gaia, channeled by Erena Velazquez, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces.
Rights over to bed.